Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be taking on knitting. So as someone who has been crocheting for 4-ish years now, I'm going to try and knit something. I have a pattern that I'm using. It's called like an alpine vest sweater or something. I'll put a picture here. So I am using this Wool Ease from Lion brand yarn. I don't know what the color is, but it looks like this. It is size 6, super bulky, and then I'm using a US 15 10mm hook. No, not hooks, this isn't crochet, needles. The pattern recommended size 19, but this yarn said size 13, and that felt like a big difference, so I cut the middle and got these ones. I'm very excited to use bamboo. I have never used a bamboo hook, so chopsticks. So I'm excited to try them with the needles. I have positively no clue how to even start. So, and I need to make sure I look at things. I'm left-handed, so I need to make sure I find left-handed videos. Otherwise, I'm going to be confused. So I'm going to get started trying to cast on, and then we'll go from there, I guess. So let's see what I can do. Guys, I've been watching videos. What do you mean we have to figure out how long the tail needs to be? Like, to cast on, you need the tail to be a certain length. My video just tells me to cast, or my pattern just tells me to cast on 40. What the? So I'm making a ridiculously long tail. This is how long my tail is. Because apparently you use it. I don't know what's happening. I've been watching these videos for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. And it's like one end isn't, I just don't know which end goes to which part, because for crochet, as soon as you tie a slip knot, whichever is on the other side that's on the end, you don't care about it. It doesn't matter how long that is. But it matters for this, and I'm... What? Anyways, I'll be back, maybe. Okay, so I've spent another couple minutes. I think I have done it. So now we're gonna see if I can do it without watching the video. So it goes over, and no, it goes under, no, yes, over. Okay, so you make a V. If you wanted a tutorial, this is not it. And then goes under, over, nope. I need to, please go closer to, okay. This is really bad, guys. Okay. Under the thumb loop, over that one, and then release the thumb. Maybe? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cast on. I only need 34 more. Okay. This goes over. See, here's the thing. I've got loops on here. Do they look right? That one doesn't look right. I'm gonna undo these two. Basically just start over from the beginning. Okay. Ball yarn. Go like this, and like this, then that. Okay, that looks semi-right. How do I tighten it while keeping the yarn in my hand? Right? That looks like I'm knitting. Okay, see, I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's not efficient in any way, but I also still don't know if I'm doing it right. Also, it just feels very jumbled. Like there's not, it's not like, can anyone do this in like, just like with ease? Because I don't think I can. How do you like tighten it without completely undoing your hold on it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm more than a quarter of the way done with casting on. Guys, no, I'm working through it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be the best thing I've ever made. Okay, you gotta stay positive and just hope that that does all the work for you. Alright, I'll speed this up so you can just sit and watch me try and figure this out and see if I can get any speedier at it. Okay guys, I have finished. I've got 40 casted on. That's proper terminology. I just made it. Maybe someday I'll get better at figuring out how much I need to. Alright, so I have done part of the next stitch, which for the next, I think like 6 rows, it's 4 knit stitches, 4 purl stitches, and just like that back and forth down the whole row. So I have done a set of 4 knit and 4 purl, maybe what I think is knit and what I think is purl. Let's see if I can remember now how to do those now that I've. Alright, so this is knit, so it's through here, this, and then this way. I already forgot which way I need to wrap the yarn. Yarn's from the back, and it's like that. See, I don't know what they look like yet, so okay. So that's 1 knit stitch, and I feel like the tension is weird, but I'll figure it out. Now let's try and do a purl. So I think I need the yarn here for the purl. Let me go this. And do like that. 1, maybe. Okay, that was 4 knit, 4 purl. After I finish this round, I'm probably going to go back to make sure that I'm doing these right, but okay, back for knit. So like this. I'm gonna finish out this row and I'll be back and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so guys, I've got everything back on 1 hook. Nope, needle, 1 needle. So that's good. Now I need to do this, I think 5 more times. I think it was 6 rows, so 5 more times. So I'm gonna get grooving. Maybe I'll finish this part tonight because you can tell it got late. But let me work through this and we'll see how it goes. Hi, so I am officially done with this set of the pattern. This is what she's looking like. I think it's absolutely adorable. I didn't realize there's kind of like a two different patterns. I think it's adorable and I'm really, really excited. I think the next step is just like row that's knit, row that's purl, row that's knit, row that's purl, and then that's the front panel, and then I just have to do it again for the back panel. I am slightly worried. I got the amount of yarn that they said, but I feel like this might not be enough, or it's just gonna be like very cropped. but yeah, I guess I'm just gonna check in and see what's next for the pattern. But I feel like knitting is very different than what I was expecting it to feel like. Like it's not, but it very much is, and I didn't realize how much of it was. It's not going back and forth between 2 hooks that are in the same hand. It's okay, I have all these stitches now onto this hook. Now we switch hooks, or needles. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit more work done tonight and then maybe finish the front panel tomorrow. Ideally, I'll finish all of it tomorrow. The pattern did say, the person was like, yeah, it's easy to work up in a couple of hours. Obviously, I'm an amateur, so probably not a couple of hours, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, so I just did 2 rows. Why didn't anyone tell me that knitting is like 2 times as fast as crocheting? Like, I worked up these 2 rows in the same amount of time it would have taken me to do about 1 row in crocheting. And I'm not even, like, I'm not speedy like the little grandmas are. I'm not. So, like, imagine when I, like, actually know what I'm doing. I'm officially a knitter. I'm dropping crochet. I'm not. I love crocheting. But, like, it's so much speedier. Anyways, okay, I'm going back to working. Okay, hi, this is the last update for tonight. I've been going for about just under 3 hours in total. And this is what I've got. It looks so good. I was not expecting my first knit item to turn out so fantastic. It's not done yet, but I would like to, I was planning, planning to finish this tonight. However, I've done lots of little things today and my brain is fried and I think I'm getting a migraine. So I'm trying to be responsible and cut myself off. So this is what it looks like tonight. I'm gonna work on it again tomorrow. And yeah, I'm very happy with this. And yeah. So I'll be back. Hi, so quick little update. I started working on my crochet when I woke up. And I realized I dropped a stitch like 4 rows back. It's a blue hook is. I'm trying to keep it. And now I'm attempting to go undo all these rows, which I've never had to undo rows before and I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm like carefully trying to put them back on one needle because I need to keep track also of how many rows I'm undoing. And I don't quite know how to count rows yet. Like when I'm looking at it, like with crochet, it's easy. With this, I just don't know yet what is considered one of the rows. So now I have to undo 10 of rows. It's like 8 a.m. I don't want to do this. But, you know, yeah, I'm surprised I made it so far actually without dropping a stitch. But I'm gonna try and fix this. I'll be back if I fix it. Okay, so good news. I only had to go back like 2.5 rows. And I got the culprit. It was this guy right here. So now I just need to, I was undoing a purl stitch. So I need to keep doing purl stitches. Okay. That's good though. It didn't take that long. It was just really annoying. And I feel like I probably could have just pulled it. But again, I don't know how many rows and stuff. Yeah, anyways. I'm gonna go back to working this up. And I should probably get ready for the day too. But, So, little update, I have finished, kind of, the first panel. This is what she looks like. She'll be like this. It might be a little short, but this is what I have to do in order to not have to buy more yarn. But now I need to figure out how to cast off so I don't unravel the whole thing, which we will be trying to figure out how to do now. But I'm very happy with her. I think she's adorable. Oh, that's the back side. But I'm obsessed with it. Okay. Alright, I have fastened it off, cast it off, and now we have the front panel. I feel like it's a little short, but also it's very stretchy. I hang it, I feel like it'll kind of elongate, but I think she is absolutely adorable. And I really love the ribbing at the bottom, the difference between the purl and the knit stitches. But so this is the first one. I had just enough yarn. This is all that's left of my first ball, so then I'll have just enough to do the second one, and hopefully this leftover is enough to sew it together. If not, I'll just make sure my stitches are tight and hidden enough, and I'll just use some other yarn. But yeah, it's gonna sit like this essentially, because it's a vest-y type shirt. But yeah, so I'll move on and get started on the next one. I have wonderful news. It's much later in the day now, but I remembered how to cast on, which is fantastic news. I was pretty sure I was gonna have to look up I don't know why I'm still holding this needle. Pretty sure I was gonna have to look up a video, but I don't think I'm going to have to. Now we just have to hope that I gave myself a long enough tail, which is, again, so stupid. Why does the tail length, why does that have to matter? But whatever. I definitely still need to improve my speediness of this part, because I feel like I should not have to reset it in my hand every time. But yes. So, oh, and these are my little dragons I crocheted today. They're just sitting over there. Okay, we've got 40 stitches, and now it's officially time to get into actually doing pattern. And I had a much better guess on my end. The last time I think I had about this much of an end left, so that's good. So first start, see if I remember how to do this. It's been about 12 hours. Is 4 knit and then 4 purl. So okay, 4 knit. Now we move on to 4 purl. And I just keep this going for 6 rows. I've noticed like I have a really big difference in tension when I'm using purl versus knit stitches. Like my knit stitches are always end up being so much tighter along the needle than my purl stitches do. I don't know if that's a me issue or if that's something with the stitch I need to learn how to handle, but I'll figure it out. You'd think I'd be able to count to 4, but no. Hello, so I have finished both of my panels for my sweater. I'm so excited. I ended up having way more yarn left over from the second panel, so I don't know, they should be the same size, but maybe not. But anyways, that means all that's left for me to do, sorry, this yarn is now all tangled. What's left for me to do is stitch the 2 panels together, and then I'll finish my first knit piece, like in 2 and a little bit days. That was so quick, and honestly, if I knew what I was doing, I could sit down and like get this done in a day. This was so quick. Obviously, this is a relatively small project. Bigger project would take more time, but yeah, I'm excited to stitch this together and try it on. Alright, so it's the next day, and we have officially reached the end of this video. I have finished her. I will insert my like try on here. I definitely need to block it and kind of pull it a little bit so it's a bit longer, and you can see the sleeves have curled in, so I need to straighten those out. But for my first knit, I am so happy with this. and I think it turned out really great. I really wish I could block it and get it done before I go back to school today, but one, it's not going to dry in time. Two, I don't mind. This is wool, so it's pretty heavy, and I go to school down in Florida, so I probably won't wear it. But I am very excited to have some knitting under my belt and hopefully knit something with a little bit finer yarn and sort of be able to create like t-shirts and tank tops. I have one tank top that I bought that is knit that I absolutely adore, and if I could recreate it and like make it in all the colors I want, that'd be super fun, super exciting. So I'm super excited to have this. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the bouts of me suffering and the bouts of me actually being really happy with it. So yeah, thanks.